What's up, guys? My name's Stu, and today marks the first day of Star Trek Fleet Week, so of course, I've got to do something ridiculous. She's a 10, but she doesn't have command seating. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge, cryptic. She's a 6, but she is an absolute klutz when it comes to temporal anomalies. Seriously, the amount of alternate timelines that have been created by her, it's kind of scary. She's a 4, but she has the coolest apartment and the cutest cat you have ever seen. She's a 5, but she is ridiculously dedicated to the Save the Whales movement. Like, honestly, you're kind of starting to feel like a slacker. The amount of effort she goes to, it's unbelievable. She's a 5, but her lovable underdog vibes make her so powerful and unstoppable that she's practically a 10. She's a 7, but she's way too competitive about games. She's a 10, but her captain's a 20. Honestly, everyone on that show is a 20. It's ridiculous. She's a 10, but if I put a button here, Q's gonna yell at me. She's a 10, and she knows it, but it's getting to the point where you're kind of worried that she's gonna break a hip soon. She's a 7, but honestly, she is way too into mushrooms. Like, we get it, you're having fun, but you don't need to make it your whole personality. She's a 10, but she has a habit of picking up stowaways in her singularity core, and it's getting a little embarrassing. She's a 10, but she has way too much tough little ship energy, and it's cute, but your shins can only take so much punishment. She's an 8, but she really likes to boast how she's going to break everyone's records and how she's going to be the best at everything, but when she falls flat on her face, she gets really upset, but if you bring it up, she gets even more upset. Just don't talk about it. Don't ever talk about it. She's a 10. There's no but here. This goes flawless. She's a 10, but she is an absolute disaster magnet. I mean, seriously. Borg, Jem'Hadar, Q, like, she's worth it, but keep your guard up. She's a 9, but she will not stop talking about her third nacelle. Like, we get it, you're proud of you, it looks great, but seriously, you need to, like, tamper down all the hype about it, like, because Warp 13 doesn't even sound like a real thing. Like, seriously, just try to be realistic for once. She's an 8, but every time she does anything, she shouts, "For Cardassia!" Like, seriously, it's getting a little embarrassing. She's an 8, but she's got a ton of siblings that look just like her. Honestly, it's kind of eerie. Like, and plus there's that one time you called out her name and like 4 of them all looked at you and, oh my god, is she a clone? She's a 9, but she has this uncanny ability to just get lost no matter where she's going. Like, I don't mean like took a wrong turn down the street lost, I mean like went out to go grocery shopping but somehow ended up at the Ambassador Bridge without your passport lost. She's a 7, but she's way too into tackling people. She's a 6, but she's got some really great political connections in the Klingon Empire. She's a 5, 6, 7, 8, but she won't listen to anything but jazz. Seriously, Luna, just anything off the top 40. Just this one trip, please. She's an 8, but she keeps going on about how we're all one big happy fleet, and every time she brings it up, it sounds a little bit more sinister and starting to get kind of creepy. She's an 8, but she's got this really cool hat that she refuses to take off, like ever. You've never seen her not in a hat. Except for this one time, you do remember seeing her in another hat, but anytime you bring it up, she acts like she has no idea what you're talking about. She's a 7, but she's definitely willing to murder you to get what she wants. She's a 5, but literally every single road trip, she has to bring up how long a road this has been. She's a 2, but every time you mention her, it makes Ambassador Kill's blood boil. She's a 10, but she hasn't been in a live-action series, and that's literally all I want in the world. I filmed this video over a week and a half ago and had no way of knowing at the time that this was going to show up in the New York City Comic Con trailer for Star Trek Picard. Holy crap, you guys, it's finally happening. Before I move on, you may have noticed that this is the revamped model of the Odyssey that's not in the game yet. I asked Thomas Maroney to send me a render of this, which he, obviously he did, which thank you again, Thomas. It's not coming in the game for Fleet Week. I don't know when it's coming in the game. It'll probably be there eventually. I don't know when. Even if the devs know, they can't tell us. Yeah, so please don't ask. I'm sure it'll come eventually, but when I know, you will know, because it's an Odyssey. Trust me, when we know, I will not be able to shut up about it. So trust me, when I know, you'll know. She's a 9, but she has absolutely no work-life balance. Like, it's all planetary anomalies and exploding moons. She never has time to enjoy the little things, and it's kind of sad. She's a 9.99, but anytime someone mentions the Romulans, she just falls to pieces. She's an 8, but she's made so little an impact on the world that I couldn't even come up with a joke for this one. Like, seriously, what has the Saber ever done besides just be in the background? She's a 5, but she's got this really sick gaming PC, with the glass window in the case and all the RGB lighting, and it's awesome. Peak tech aesthetic right there. She's a 9, but she keeps asking you if you remember how to fire the phasers. Like, seriously, I get it. I know how to fire the phasers. It's literally a button that says fire. It's not hard. She's a 7, but she's really into steampunk. That makes her a 10. She's an 8, but she's really into the history of submarines and naval warfare. Like, I get it. It's nice to have a hobby, but can we talk about anything else, please? She's an 8, but her idea of a seductive glance is just Gowron eyes. She's an 11. Guys, thank you so much for watching whatever the heck this has been. Remember, this is the first day of Fleet Week, so if you don't know what Fleet Week is, it's a sort of virtual convention that Cryptic is hosting with Modiphius, who are the creators of Star Trek Adventures, and the Streampunks, who produced Clear Skies and Shield of Tomorrow. There's going to be events and panels live streamed all this week. I know later today, the Dark Mob Consortium is doing something with them. I think Thursday, Piece by Piece is going to be doing a live stream. My buddy Q Continuum is doing one Friday. I don't know what day, but Ares Productions is also doing a live stream that is going to be a little bit more friendly time-wise for the European viewers, so you guys might want to check that out. Some of the panels are going to have some really big names in Star Trek, like Rick Sternbach, John Eves, and Dr. Aaron McDonald. So if you like Star Trek and you like ships, be sure to check out as much of this as you possibly can, because it's going to be fun. I'll link the schedule down below, as well as links to other content creator channels that I know are doing stuff this week, so you guys won't miss out on anything. Also, while you're down there, be sure to leave a comment on the video, maybe leave a "she's a 10" butt joke of your own. Don't forget to hit those like and subscribe buttons as well. My name's Stu, and I will see you guys next time, and don't forget to be excited for Fleet Week.
This is a big weekend for us. It's Fleet Week.
Yay, Feet Week!
No, Fleet Week.
Why would there be a Feet Week?
I don't know. There's Arbor Day. Who needs that?